The answer to the question of why people care so much about this video, like you said, it's been happening, and why this video? Why is it so special, or something like that? Is if you watch the video and see the brutality of it, people don't usually see that like you do. People don't know the face of it. They don't know what goes on, and it doesn't matter. The biggest thing was because this was on TV that people see it. Your ordinary person sees it. And what kind of like threw me was just your nonchalant attitude about it. It was like, well, it happens every day, blah blah blah, and how desensitized you are to that. How it's kind of sad that not for. I mean, I'm not saying you're sad. I'm just saying, in general, it's sad that you have to deal with that every day, and the mentality of, well, and you're like, well, I'm in the middle of it too, or something happens, and your comment about, well, you get beat up, you're known as a pussy. I'm like, it's just the comments like that. I mean, I have a question. I mean, you said you have people sitting outside your door or whatever, your place, beating people up all the time. And the cops don't do anything about it, of course, because they can't be around 24 hours a day. Well, like in Chicago right now, we have kids killing kids constantly. I mean, there's like in a period of a week, there were 3 kids that got killed by gunfire, and they're guarding a school. What the hell is that about? That's normal. And the thing about it is, the shocking thing about it is, it's becoming normal. It's becoming a normal thing in life. I mean, here's a perfect example. When I was a kid, a long, long time ago in a faraway place, I watched this movie back in, it was like, oh my god, I couldn't believe this. And they showed, it was a futuristic movie in the 1990s about kids going through metal detectors and killing each other and blah, blah, blah. And I forgot what movie it was. And to think that actually this is happening now. I mean, that people are killing each other over stupid things. People are beating the shit out of each other to prove a point who's more bigger than the other person, as you put it. It's just the nonchalant attitude like that. They're like, oh, no, it's no big deal. It happens all the time. Why do people care about this now? And like a couple people made racist comments. Well, if they were black, if they were black, they'd be on the TV also if they videotaped it. But people would say, oh, you're picking on them because they're black. I mean, that's what somebody said. I didn't say that. It's just the fact. It doesn't make a difference, black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, Mexican, whatever. It's just the violence seems to be getting worse and worse, and that's the point we're making. Not the fact that it's happening every day for you guys, which it is, that's a big point right there, I mean. But that the violence seems to be getting worse and worse. I mean, we had schoolyard bullies, and we'd fight, but we wouldn't fight somebody until they were black and, I mean, like this, black and blue all over, and not, beating the shit out of somebody for 30 minutes. No, nothing went like that. I mean, it was like 5 minutes at a time, I mean, at the most, and that was it. I mean, when I was a kid, it was like, people do that, like you said. But people know when to stop, and that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just naive, or maybe I'm hopeful that our younger generation will wake up and see what they're doing to each other. And is it really fucking worth it? That's the bottom line. Is this how you want to live your life? Like this? And when you said, well, it's the way it's got to be. It doesn't have to be that way. You guys can change it. One person at a time can change it. And you know what? That's what you got to do. So, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you comment on this video.